Hey, what's up everyone? Today we're gonna look at the unboxing of Xiaomi Mi 11. Not sure how do you pronounce Xiaomi. Alright. So this is the retail box that the mobile phone comes in. It's a very slim box, just like any other manufacturers nowadays. Xiaomi is not packaging the charger along with the mobile phone. So the box itself is a very minimalistic design, not many complicated design-wise. White box with Xiaomi 11 at the sides and a big number 11 at the front of the box with the Xiaomi logo at the top. And this is a charger that you can order when you purchase the mobile. You can buy it separately as well. But the good thing is like Xiaomi has made the price of both the mobile phone with and without chargers are the same. So if you don't have a charger and if you want a 55-watt fast charger, you can order one. So let's start opening up the retail box. All right, we have successfully unboxed the retail box. Let's see what are the contents. We got like some couple of documentation, I believe. And this is the mobile phone itself, the Xiaomi Mi 11 purple leather variant. Let's keep this aside for a minute and let's see what we got here. It's a SIM ejection tool. Should I take it out? Mm, all right, let's take it out. Just like a similar SIM injection tool any other mobile phone manufacturers going to provide. And let's see what we got inside here. Or a bunch of manuals, which obviously we're not going to read. So let's put that aside. We'll look at the case Xiaomi has provided. Looks like a normal silicone case, nothing fancy here. It's bendable case as far as I know. Yeah, it is, and it should do the work what it's intended to do. Let's put this aside for a minute. Let's start looking at the the charger that we ordered along with the mobile. So it's an 55-watt charger. Let's start looking at it. Opening up the box, we got here is an fast charger cable. This is an USB-C, and this is the charging brick. We got a bit of orange color at the place where you insert the USB-A, and this is all we got here. It's a 55-watt charger, not very heavy, just like any other Apple devices, pure white, um, with a couple of electrical standard ratings here. Let's look at the cable. It's a solid looking one and the same orange color we have it here. It's a USB-C at the other end and then USB-A at the other end. I don't know the rating of this cable, but let's start putting this aside and start unwrapping the mobile phone. The first look, it's not that quite heavy when compared to an iPhone 11 or a 12 Pro. First impression, the mobile phone looks solid. The build quality is really good, and it's a beautiful purple leather variant. The back of the mobile, we got a couple of stickers that's written in Chinese, and a good touch feeling here. The camera design as well, it's very unique. Not like other phones that copy similar setup. At the top, we have the microphones, IR blaster, a couple of antenna bands over there. At the bottom, we have the SIM ejector tray, the charging port, speaker. On the left side, not much. On the right side, we have the power off and on button. Before we turn on the device, let's quickly look at the specification. The key one, 6.81 AMOLED display with QHD plus resolution, 120 Hz, common one nowadays, running the latest Android and Snapdragon 888 processor. Battery is quite huge, 4600 milliamps. Charging, the 55-watt charger we got, and wireless charger, reverse charger as well. Camera triple setup. We look at the camera later. The front camera 20 megapixel. So dual SIM with 5G support. Audio by Harman Kardon. Quite a few options to choose from. The colors as well. Let's turn on the device and we're greeted with the Mi logo at the start with an Android as well at the bottom. 5G supported device. So we got this 5G here and it's running the MUI That's the skin the Xiaomi loads up in all the other Xiaomi phones as well. This is the front screen. Once the phone is started, we got this MIUI 12. Let's start with the next setup process. Clicking on next, we will choose English as our. Moving on next, we have the connect to network. We'll skip this part as of now. Terms and condition, I accept everything. Privacy, yes, I give all my details to you. Clicking next, yes. We'll skip this part. Inserting the SIM card, fingerprint, we'll look at it later on. Skipping recording greetings, we'll skip this as of now. Additional setting, yes. Mobile phone network operator agreement, I don't know what that is, but we'll accept it. System navigation, traditional or the swipe from the bottom, the full screen one. We'll go for the full screen navigation. Just going next, pressing OK. Not maybe this time. Skipping this. Thank God, finally setup is complete. Let's power on the device. Fingerprint sensor is fast, but not quite fast, just like any other device. Samsung is quite fast. So looking at the setting, it's a traditional one, just like any other Xiaomi phones. Going into settings, my device, we have the device information. It's running the latest version of the MIUI. It's an 12. Going left, swipe left, just like an iOS. Going back, scrolling down the settings, it's quite fast because of the 120 hertz refresh rate. Let's look at what are the other options we got in settings. Ringtones, going back to the display, which is a beautiful one now. Trying the dark mode, what we got here. That's good. Going back here to the main home screen, we got a bunch of options here. Scrolling to the right, bunch of Xiaomi installed apps. Let's look at what are those. And scrolling to the left, we got this screen which give information on the screen on the stocks and all those things. Very much like an iOS information. Maybe I've been using for an iPhone for a long time. Going back to settings and changing back light mode. Let's head back to the home screen. Swipe left, similar like an iOS. Going back here, we have this Mi app where we can purchase all the Mi products. This phone was purchased from China, so by default these apps are installed. And this is an Mi app store similar to an Play Store where you can download the apps. As you can see, these are the apps that's top the China market. Let's look at these ones later on. And looking back the themes that we got, there's a bunch of themes that you can install in the phone. Some are free, um, some you need to purchase, but a good option that you can go and get it. Looking at the camera should be really good. We got bunch of zoom options, a wide angle, and moving on to the video as well. 4K video we can do it. Pro versions, not an expert in the pro version. Moving on to the next one, portrait and settings for the camera app. Heading back to the home screen, these are all the bunch of apps that came pre-installed by Xiaomi. Let's look at some of the photos. Click with the phone. As you can see, the photos are clear, the color creation is good, but zoom, there is a bit of loss is what I can see from the photos, but overall the picture quality is really good. Let's look at one of the video that I recorded during my recent visit to the zoo. As you can see, the video quality is really good, and this is not an 4K recording or a 2K recording, it's just a 1080p recording, but the video and the audio quality is really good. Let's look at the Google services. I was told that the Google services cannot be installed when I purchase a phone from China, but as you can see, I searched for Google from the Mi store and I was able to install the Google Play Store to my phone directly without installing a global RAM. And there's a Gmail as well, obviously listed there. And once I was able to install the Google Play Store, I was able to install other apps. But just let's look at other setting options and other features in this phone.